Do I need to ask if you're recording?
Hello, gamers! Welcome to the video! Hello, hi! Welcome to the video. Are you guys ready? Okay, we're doing.
Didn't even give people a chance to say anything. Had to open and introduce what the game is.
This is Hero of Law.
You didn't even introduce us.
This is
Hi.
Enner, and that's Sylvia, and I'm Chris. We're Visnomadic. We're playing The Legend of Zelda finally on the channel. Forgot a royal visitation. No one can make such a blunder, princess. Very mellow intro.
Random cows.
Well, I guess I should just go in then. Oh my god, no! Mario! Is that loud? Can't believe we fucking killed Mario. March 17th, 937.
Just like Ace Attorney. Did everyone here play Ace Attorney?
I've seen enough of Ace Attorney. I've forgotten, like, all the plot points and stuff, but I understand the gist of it.
And Enter?
Same.
Sir?
Same. Pretty much like we know of it.
Oh, same. Oh, okay.
It's one of those games that's so long, I don't know if I could ever actually probably play it. This or was it? Oh, wait. It's talking. Okay, so why am I shaking? Link doesn't talk. Gah. I guess it's worse when it's your friend's life that's on the line. Come on. Gotta look professional. She can't see you like this.
Rolls into the
Speaking of her, though, where is she anyway? Hey, you over there! Everybody just, will do a usual rotation of voices unless it makes sense for someone else to do it.
What's our usual rotation of
Yeah, I know. He's like
alphabetical.
You know how it goes.
Alphabetical.
Do the rotation.
Jump in, and that'll decide.
Sure, I can be a soldier. Haha, what is it, attorney? The trial isn't started yet.
But it will soon, right? Would you? I don't know how to give Link a voice. Would you happen to know why my client isn't here yet? I didn't get to speak with her when she was arrested, so I was hoping I could at least exchange a word with her now.
Stop yelling at me. You're just moving your mouth, but all I'm hearing is, yeah, yeah!
Yeah, that's all they hear.
I believe she's currently in the prosecutor's lobby. We wanted to talk to her as well.
Oh, who's the prosecutor?
They wouldn't have a...
What? What is up with this guy? He bars me from the crime scene, blocks my detention center visits, and now this?
Oh my god. Not to worry, she'll definitely be here before the trial.
Oh, cool. Great. That'll be a joyous 5 minutes indeed. But there's nothing I can do but wait.
Just go into the future, make yourself big.
Okay. Ooh, I'm an adult now. Sometime later. Okay, this is ridiculous. How long can you keep her?
Ah, see, there she is. No need to get all worked up.
Oh, okay. There you are. Wow, murderer! What a fucking murderer.
Is something wrong? Did I hear shouting?
So much for looking professional. No. No. Don't worry. Everything's fine. This is Malin. Ever since we met Hyrule Castle Town all those years ago, we've been great friends. This is just like, is this a sequel to Ocarina of Time? Her heart is in the right place. I know she cared deeply about her father.
If everything's fine, why do you look so worried?
Well...
How did the investigation go? Did you find anything?
I didn't even do that. Yes, the investigation. I found tons of, groundbreaking stuff. Particularly, that's my opponent's real scumbag. I don't know why this
He walks away while talking to his client.
What? Sorry.
Where you going?
They got free coffee in the lobby. What did the prosecutor want you anyway?
Well, it was mostly just threats.
Oh, cool.
He kept explaining in detail what will happen to me if I'm found guilty.
Oh, cool. Get tortured and hung and stabbed and murdered and ripped. Doesn't sound like a vital discussion that needed to happen right before a trial. He probably just did that so we wouldn't have much time to talk.
You believe in me, right? I didn't do it. I never.
Well, of course I believe it. Although, I'll be honest, things aren't looking very good right now. You know, with the whole murder weapon in your hand. And that weapon you have right now.
What's that?
What's that you got there?
Oh, this is just a pictograph of father I carry around.
It's Zelda lore.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Luigi did it.
I just can't believe he's gone.
I can't believe the horse killed her father.
That'd be crazy. I wish I knew how to cheer her up right now. You know, killing her own father and all that must be hard. I'm not very good with handling emotional clients. Hey, you know, that pictograph could be really useful for the trial.
Oh, how so?
Well, you look so happy. I can present it to show you two are happy.
You really think so?
Well, I'm assuming.
Ah, well, here you go then.
Cool.
Pictograph.
At least I'll be walking in there with something other than just my badge. This is all I got. Oh, God.
Oh my god.
But wait, we shouldn't just be idly chatting. Anyway, there's not much time left. I know it's hard to talk about, but could you tell me exactly in excruciating detail what happened? I've got plenty of time for you to tell me.
Go to the courtroom.
I should probably know what happened. I don't stand much chance if I don't know what version of the story I have.
I mean, that's
Your
how
Honor,
it
I
works.
haven't asked my client yet.
Oh, fuck.
That's how the first trial starts in all Ace Attorney games.
Oh, is that my line?
Uh-oh. Shouldn't have said that stuff about having no chance. Now she's gonna be depressed. All right, everything will be fine. The prosecutor will be playing me for a fool since this began. But sooner or later, his arrogance will be his undoing. Let's head inside. Smile.
Oh.
My name is Link. I've been a defense attorney for the last 7 years.
No, you haven't.
I've won my fair share of cases and lost some too, but this one is personal. There's so much at stake here. Not only do I have to save Malon's life, I've gotten found out who did this to Talon. Wait, what? Talon.
I've gotten found out.
I've gotten the darn found out.
I've
He
gotten
was
found out
always
I
so
killed Talon.
Whoa, if you press right on the stick, it'll continue. I can't lose this. Oh my god, it's fucking Ganon. Look at me, right? Court is now in session for the trial of Malon of Lon Lon Ranch. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
there you go.
Dragmire.
You know, Dragmire.
Ganon or Dragmire? That's his last name?
Who knew?
Mr.
Yes, a lot.
Ganondorf Dragmire.
At your
I
service.
sincerely doubt that. What were they thinking, pitting me against some pathetic kid?
Pathetic kid!
Ew.
Still your tongue.
I don't like him standing idly.
You can't do it. You can't tell me what to do.
Nah, nah. You bring shame upon the fine color of your hair, vile man. Before, they didn't like that.
I don't like anything about this.
The world shall know the horrible deeds you've committed.
I don't like him.
Let us not prolong the inevitable. Shall we begin?
Yeah, okay.
What do you mean, no?
Row, row. This court is no place to be exchanging insults, being mean to one another.
You're smelly.
What? Since the prosecution seems ready as well, let's hear their opening statement.
The opening statement shall also be the closing one.
Just seeing Ganon's model do these poses is fucking weird.
The girl did it. It's obvious. She killed her own father in cold blood. Also, although she could have the ranch to herself.
He's wearing a diaper. Oh, the laugh and everything.
Couldn't wait for the old fool to die naturally, could you greedy little rat?
This is an attack on my client's character.
Objection. Your Honor, this is a... What did she say? What she said. You can't allow this man to verbally abuse a defendant like that.
He committed murder, kid. He deserves every bit of scourge he gets.
I don't know where I am. I do believe a little less commentary would go amiss. Why is there people talking above this video?
Bah. Maybe I shouldn't talk like what I was doing. I assure you, old man. You will change your opinion once you see all the damning evidence.
Who is this guy? How can he speak to the judge like that?
Ganondorf Dragomeyer. Looks like I've been lucky to avoid meeting this man until now. The stories I've heard about him must be true. A boorish barbarian of a man hailing from the Gerudo province. Apparently, he prides himself in nearly clean streak he's cultivated for decades, all while disrespecting everyone in the court, including the judge. I've even heard some attorneys refer to him as the King of Evil. No relation to the other Ganondorf that took over the countryside. Definitely has that look, at the very least, who wears a full set of armor to court. Very well. Please present your case to the court.
You don't seem to like me talking, so I'll just let the detective present the basics.
Thank you.
Bring Impa and the Sheikah Force to the stand.
Well,
Impa's a
here we go.
cop.
The first battle. I know Impa. She's quite a competent detective. Which worries me. Is this the gumshoe parallel in this? Please let her have made a mistake just this once.
I mean, there's been multiple detectives throughout the series, but if we're basing it on the first game, oh my gosh, she's even wearing the.
All right. State your name and whatever it is you pretend to do.
She's actually more so wearing the outfit that the great Ace Attorney detective, the one that takes place in England, wears.
Nerd moment.
You never change, do you, prosecutor?
Any possible change would be for the worse. Now stop wasting time. Name and occupation.
Oh, man.
Very well. I am Impa, head detective of the Sheikah Force, Homicide Division.
True for now, at least.
What? She's gonna get fired?
Am I about to lose my job? What do you mean
yeah,
for now?
What the fuck?
Well, what are you waiting for? Start talking. You were the one assigned to this case, so you know all about it. What calamity has befallen our fair kingdom?
I don't like you.
Still can't be bothered to give a proper opening statement. I suppose I can do the prosecutor's job for him this time, for the sake of an unbiased look.
Hooray!
Why is she wearing a barrel?
Please go ahead, detective.
The incident happened early yesterday morning on Lon Lon Ranch, a local supplier of goods located just south of the castle town. The current owner of the homestead, Talon, was found dead in his ranch house. I
With
killed
this
him with
knife.
this knife.
She's gonna die!
You don't have to brandish your knife every time you talk. A tragic loss for our kingdom for sure. I have seen this man around Castletown at least 2 times, delivering goods.
Quite. The owner was a rather important figure in the local community. In any case, we were alerted to the scene of the murder by the Royal Guard, who were there on official business.
Official business? What kind?
As I understand, the ranch provides the kingdom with vital services. To ensure it is operating as it should, and as a gesture of appreciation, the Crown orders a visitation to the ranch every year.
I see. A scheduled annual visit. Continue, detective.
When the Sheikah force arrived, they found the victim bleeding out onto the floor. Next to him lay his daughter, Malin, breathing but unresponsive. After a thorough investigation, we arrested her, as she was deemed the only possible culprit. That about covers the gist of what happened.
Very nice and succinct. Keep that up, and perhaps you will keep your job.
I've never seen
I
that word in
have
my
that
life.
power.
What is
Succinct?
Succinct. I've read
It
it as
just means like it's
succulent.
like just to the point.
Succinct. Oh, what the fuck does succinct mean? I don't think that good detective has to worry much about it if she is the head of the department. Which reminds me, why is the head of detective herself in a case like this? Were the other detectives fucking fired? Due to Ganon?
That would be because I have been assigned to this case by the order of the King of Hyrule himself.
Fuck damn! The king himself assigned you. That doesn't happen very often, does it?
You are correct, Your Honor. I am not usually involved in field work like this.
Sick.
This time, however, the King felt it was necessary because of who is involved.
Oh, who is involved? Is it the death of the ranch worker really such a concern for the king?
Well, as I said, Lon Lon Ranch is a very important supplier of goods, to be sure.
He's also Mario.
But that's not who I meant. I imagine the king wanted the top investigator on this job because it was the royal princess herself who discovered the crime scene.
Robert.
She did it. She did it. The real princess.
Order! I have the order!
Now that would be funny.
What? The royal princess Zelda witnessed the crime?
Ha! There you have it.
I need to look at my attorney's badge.
This case rides on the princess's own words. To doubt it would be to doubt your own royalty.
I mean, I'm glad that there's a monarch and we still have a governing system for law. That's fun. That's good. This is bad. I can't really object to that. Very well. If the princess is testifying today, it's better we don't make her needlessly wait. Detective, please testify about exactly why the defendant was arrested. Witness testimony. Oh, this is the part where we do it.
There was an Among Us.
Among Us. The reason for the arrest.
It is with regret that I agree with Dragmire. All the evidence points towards this girl being the culprit. Yes, Enter? What's so funny?
I'm just thinking, like, we woke her up and she started screaming, and we said, "Stop resisting!"
What?
Oh, what?
Stop brandishing that knife! That we planted on your body.
We determined that the murder definitely took place inside of the ranch house. There were only 3 people on the ranch. The victim, the defendant, and a worker who has an alibi for the time of the crime.
Objection!
You don't object here yet.
Oh.
The defendant was found unconscious right in front of the victim, who was bleeding out onto the floor. Furthermore, she was holding a weapon. Without a doubt, that's what was used to kill the victim.
In
Not
this pictures, not this weapon that I'm holding. I've got this picture that shows she's not holding a weapon, so.
She seems like such a bright girl. It's most unfortunate.
Damn, that's pretty lock solid. Oh
It's
well.
probably gonna end up being that evil Luigi guy.
Yeah, bro.
Sorry, I got a burp.
While at the stand? Come on.
When a bitch got a burp, even in front of you, Judge. No offense. Your Honor.
I'll allow it.
Your Honor? What? Your Honor? I would like to submit these pieces of evidence to the court. I don't care.
How many honors are there? Your Honor?
There's
Your
at
Honor?
least 3. First, I have the autopsy report, performed by the Crown's top coroner.
Yippee! Evidence! We need that.
Here is what we determined to be the murder weapon, which we took from the defendant's hand.
And we're gonna put it right back in. Like we did
She
originally.
looks cool holding it.
That's why we put it on her.
To make sure we had the correct weapon, we conducted a very thorough investigation.
And
We took the saw and sliced them more to make sure that all the slices were all the same.
Mhm.
Naturally, we searched everyone and thoroughly examined the ranch and its vicinity. Nothing unusual was found, but to be safe, we also checked the ranch's inventory list to see whether anything was missing.
Like the gun.
The list matches the items we found on the ranch exactly, and nothing but the saw had fresh blood on it.
It was very perplexing that the sword made gunshot wounds in the victim.
Did guns exist in Zelda land?
Oh, there's at least a bow and arrow. That does sound like a lot of words you just said. This must have been truly terrifying scene.
Dying from a wound made by a weapon like this is extremely painful.
I would know. I killed people.
This only helps to prove the defendant's viciousness.
Why does he keep pointing at the table? Be like, push this button.
Launch it. Launch it. Yeah. At this rate, they're gonna paint Malin as some heartless monster.
There is one more thing I feel I should mention, for the sake of completionists.
This is really making me want to play just a Phoenix Wright game, though. I fucking forgot how good this shit is.
Shortly after we arrived at the ranch, a courier showed up to take some milk shipments.
Oh. Of course, business must go on. Is this really necessary to enter into the evidence, though?
The milk was the murderer. The shipments did end up leaving the ranch, so I feel it bears mentioning.
Why are there bears on the ranch? Were those contents checked before? I'm just making myself laugh. Before you let them go?
Naturally. Who do you take us for? Even though the worker handling the shipments did get quite worked up about it, we cracked all of the boxes open to check what was inside. Oh, they were smuggling drugs.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, it did turn out to only be milk bottles, so we let them through.
Milk drugs. I knew it very well. Milk drugs, I understand. The case for a different day. Thank you for your thoroughness, detective. Yippee!
So, what happens now?
You're on a fucking jail. Well, this is when I step in and do a cross-examination.
Oh, great. How does that work?
I was hoping you would know. Huh?
Could you explain what you're going to be doing?
I don't really have time to do that. Can't hurt to go over it again. Should
This
I?
is just sort of like if you've never played a game before.
There's no
time.
There's no time. We're on a time budget. Sorry, but there's no time for that. I don't care. We have to get started right away.
Oh, all right then. I'll just try my best to follow along.
I want to learn how to be a lawyer while I'm at trial.
You know what you're doing.
I sure hope I do. Oh, well, I sure hope so. This might not be easy. Just keep in mind, I can always press right to skip through text. The defense is ready to cross-examine a witness!
It's not time to point yet.
Bah, it is not time to point yet.
Oh, Link, you fucking idiot. It's not time to point yet. I sincerely hope you're not implying the standard court procedure is a waste of time, Mr. Dragbeer. In any case, we're ready, defense. Please begin the cross-examination.
Was there any mention on how long this is?
2.5 hours was like average gameplay is what it said.
Oh,
So we're cutting across.
cross-examination.
Sounds like Enter might be a little bit.
Furthermore, she was holding a weapon. Without a doubt, that's what was used. Without a doubt, huh? Objection! She's stupid!
She didn't know what a cross-examination was.
Yeah, she don't know anything about that. That'd be really funny. Oh, I didn't mean to do hold it. And how can you be so sure of this?
Look at the autopsy report.
Oh, damn.
What the? I did it!
It's due to this weapon I
This is
have.
how I hold a saw.
Made with a sharp metal object.
Where do you have that?
The saw was the only sharp implement in the ranch house that could produce such a wound. And, as I've already mentioned, we also looked closely at all the other sharp things on the ranch.
Like the cow.
None had recent blood on them.
Fuck! That still doesn't mean it's the murder weapon. Maybe the real culprit hid the real one.
Oh,
Like
Oh,
me
yeah.
in my back pocket.
prove it then. Show us the real murder weapon.
Oh, damn. Well, I definitely don't have any way to do that. Still, something bothers me about that saw.
So you have nothing? What a waste of time.
A list of equipment on the ranch. Oh, God.
Good God.
Rakes.
Rakes,
gar-
hoes, buckets, hammers, knives, wood saws, saddles, knives,
Hey!
saddles, horseshoes, axes, brooms,
Hey.
scythes, shovels, flails,
Hey.
trowels, post pounders, drag harrows,
Hey.
water hoses, wheelbarrows, horse carts,
Hey.
towing harnesses, cow nose rings.
Fairly Odd Parents. Okay, but yeah, there's knives, bro. What do you mean?
There's
Milk.
so many knives.
Here's milk. Some orders of milk that left a ranch a little while after the crime.
But I think
That's where
the
they
idea
hid
is
the
that
body.
the knives and stuff didn't have any blood on it. So that they were like, what, pristine, I guess?
Yeah. Okay, so we press everything. Hold it! What makes you think she's the culprit? Because she fucking did it!
She's just about to tell you. Keep quiet and listen.
Right, sorry.
Indeed, as I was saying.
She wasn't
Okay,
about to say.
that's
Oh, I'm pressing.
that's how it works.
And just how did you do that?
It's quite simple. There was no blood found anywhere else. Had the victim been attacked at some other location, we'd expect a trail of it leading to the scene.
Couldn't the killer just have cleaned it all up with some milk?
Certainly not.
Oh.
The path to the ranch house at Lon Lon Ranch is not paved in any way. Cleaning blood off the ground would require disturbing the soil. Naturally, we found nothing of the sort. We'll just pour soil on top of it.
Bah. There wouldn't have been enough time to pull that off anyway.
Likely true.
Oh, right. It sounds like the location of the crime scene is pretty firm, but I'm not giving up yet. Hey!
3 people, you say?
Man ain't got no shoulders.
I guess that would have to be Mr. Ingo.
Mr. Ingo is not involved in this crime at all, specifically.
Let me stop you before you start getting too excited. If you had listened to the rest of what the detectives say, you'd notice she mentioned an alibi.
I don't like that I'm getting used to this face.
Indeed, we're pretty certain that the ranch worker couldn't have been involved.
Well, what is this alibi, then? What is an alibi?
You might remember that I brought up some outgoing milk shipments. Well, the worker, Ingo, was in charge of them. He left the ranch house first thing in the morning and was busy preparing the shipment after that.
Is that
That's not an
so?
alibi.
Surely he could have gotten away from that for one real quick little murder. Ha ha ha. This girl's dad is dead.
Bob, this would just be a quick little murder, as you crudely put it. This
It is
girl's dad just died.
What the fuck, Link?
He'd have to have taken steps to hide his involvement too. He was a friend of mine.
I loved him. That's why he gave me this knife.
There was definitely not enough time for that.
Unfortunately, I agree.
The little girl did it.
Preparing a shipment is a lot of work.
Even Madeline's saying, it's definitely not him. It has to be me.
You have to milk all the cows, clean all the bottles, pour the milk out into them, and arrange them all into crates, and finally load it up onto a wagon. Usually, I had to do it together with Father to finish before the courier arrived.
Shipments were already ready when we arrived at the ranch. When we checked the boxes, they were all fully loaded with filled milk bottles. Were they fresh?
Were they fresh? So this Ino was able to do the work of 2 people on his own? Isn't that a bit odd? Maybe there's another murderer.
Oh, odd or not, he evidently did just that. Clearly, he's a man dedicated to his job.
And a good person and never did it in the room.
Perhaps the girl and her father are just very inefficient. Ha ha ha, your father is weak.
And dead.
I'm sorry about that, by the way.
Sorry. My condolences. This whole thing seems awfully suspicious, if you ask me. But I guess I have nothing to dispute with. That was a long one. Okay. Press. Malin fainted?
Correct. We couldn't get her to wake up for a long time. Eventually, we decided to administer a healing fairy so she could be questioned. Should have healing fairyed the father.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, just revive him with a fucking, just jump a fairy on top of his head and good
Or
go.
go to the fairy fountain? Yeah.
Yeah, throw him in there. I guess finding the body was just that much of a shock, huh?
Ha!
My hand.
Ow! Probably just pretending. Tried to make it look like she had merely found the body.
In any event.
Oh,
There you go. You probably don't. Oh, okay.
I'm doing it anyways. You said all of them. She sure is. We've known each other for years.
So there is clearly a conflict of interest here.
Oh, Your Honor?
Is this allowed?
Yes, she murdered her father in cold blood. How curious. Perhaps you're just bad judges of character, both of you.
Including you, Judge. No way! Just give me some time, and I'm gonna prove it.
Huh?
Oh, wait.
Do you see anything wrong yet?
That was
Well,
funny.
usually it's difficult to find anything wrong with the basic facts of the case. That said, I do think I saw one small thing.
Really? That's great.
It sure is, because I've got to poke all the holes I can find before that princess gets here. Fuck that Princess Zelda. Okay, so it's the saw with the blood on it, y'all. My longtime
Wait,
friend.
go back
and
to
defender of this-
Talon.
Oh. The victim, owner of Longland
Oh,
Ranch, Malon's loving
okay.
father.
I saw the word love, and I thought it was gonna say lover, and I was like, who's lover?
Malon's lover.
I was
The
like,
judge's
wait,
lover.
Who?
Jolly
That
old
would be
man who
sick.
has presided over some of the cases. Prosecutor assigned to the case. Rude to others. Easily angered. Impa.
Age 59. It's just
He's old as fuck. Where am I? 34. Head of
You
detectives.
don't usually show up in the court record.
Why not?
Why would you need to put yourself in your record?
Present. It's up on the C stick. Go to R C button. This seems like a fairly large oversight. I just want to make sure of something. The state the saw is currently in is how you found it at the crime scene?
That's correct.
That's strange. Considering how much the victim bled out and how deep the wounds was. Why is there no blood on the supposed murder weapon?
Ah! Is that all you have? Because it's pretty good.
That's fucking pretty. Oh, damn. Hot damn. Huh? That's all I got.
Naturally, the prosecution has an explanation for why the saw is clean.
Yeah, I cleaned it because it was so dirty.
See? This cloth was found in the defendant's other hand.
I had it the whole time in my back pocket with the saw that I just cleaned.
As you can plainly see, it is stained with blood. Oh, the defendant simply wiped the murder weapon with a futile attempt to hide her involvement.
Objection. If Malin... Objection. Hold up. If Malin was trying to hide her involvement, why didn't she just leave the crime scene?
Bosh, she was clearly tired. Obviously, she was trying to hide the body before the royal visitation arrived at the ranch.
Yeah, it was an odd time to do that.
Unfortunately for her, it just so happened that the delegation arrived quite a bit earlier than scheduled. In a panic, she quickly wiped the saw off and pretended to faint to make it look like she just stumbled upon the scene.
So why would she hold the knife at that moment? Young lady, he's making a lot of good points. Things are not looking very good for you. The court accepts the bloody cloth and evidence.
My finger's getting real close to the guilty button.
Guilty. So, what's the story with the cloth?
Well, as I was doing a final check around the ranch, I noticed that part of the fence around the horse paddock was damaged. Not entirely sure when that happened, but sometimes one of the horses just gets a bit too rowdy, you know?
Right.
Anyway, I didn't want to bother Mr. Ingo about it, so I tried to cut up a new rail by myself to patch it up.
Then I cut my whole arm off.
But then the saw slipped and I cut my hand open.
Oh my godnesses! Are you okay?
I mean, she has no bandages on her hand, so I don't know.
Well,
Are
it
you
wasn't
lying?
that bad. It did bleed quite a lot, though, so I used that cloth to quickly bandage the wound. I was actually going into the ranch house to ask Father to help me with the fence.
Ah.
I'm awake.
Likely story.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
And impossible to verify now, of course.
Specifically. Fuck you.
There might be
All
blood
the
on the
other,
fence.
everything else is evidence except when it doesn't matter.
The Sheikah Force had to use a fairy on the defendant to get her out of her supposed unconsciousness. I do have to give her some credit. She's one cunning woman. She knew that she
What?
knew what. Hold on.
Read
She
script on
knew
hand.
that would explain a sudden lack of any wound on her hand.
I'm hungry.
Oh. When is lunch? Oh yes, fairies are quite delectable. Just the other day I slammed my hand with the gavel and
Oh my
took the pain
God.
off immediately.
What a waste of fairy.
Great. Glad they used it for such important things. They're a rare commodity and also living beings. But dang it. Too bad there's no way to tell whose blood is on that cloth. If only we had the technology for that.
Just lick it.
I do believe this matter has been settled. I am ready to call my next witness.
Uh-oh. Is that all I can get out of her?
You've served your purpose, Sheikah. Be gone!
That's kind of like... I don't like how you just said that.
Fine.
But you had best treat Her Highness with respect, or I'll see to it that you spend a night in the dungeons.
Do not presume to threaten me, Sheikah. A night of darkness and solitude will be nothing but comfort for me.
That's weird.
Alright, try harder, edgelord.
Is that so?
Then perhaps we should fill the dungeons with lit candles for the occasion.
Are they... They're glaring daggers at each other and brandishing daggers at each other in a court. If this doesn't end soon, we're all in trouble. Order! Order! Why does everyone got weapons? I'm sure we'll treat the princess with utmost respect. You may step down, detective.
But your honor, you have a hammer.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, get out of here!
This case has already made me weary with all the pointless jabber.
Rubber.
The time is ripe to deal with the final blow. I call Her Highness Princess Zelda of Hyrule to the stand.
Look how little she is. Now, who
Who
based
is
on the
this?
rotation, who's voicing her?
How many people voiced already?
Is there something the matter? Why is everyone quiet all of a sudden?
Oh, Your Highness! I believe we've all just a bit uncertain on how to proceed. It is quite an honor to have such an esteemed guest in these halls.
Bah! In the face of the law, the princess is no different from a peasant.
What?
I mean,
Fucking hang him.
maybe that's not, what?
The prosecution will behave. I will not have any derogatory statements directed at the princess.
Derogatory.
What's that word mean?
I simply wish to not waste any more time. Let's employ proper procedure.
Oh, man. Is that all right, detective? I believe the prosecution does have a point. In the eyes of the law, we are all equals. On this stand, I'm just another witness. I should not be getting any special treatment.
Now where's my tea and biscuits?
Please. When's lunch?
Very admirable, Your Highness.
I agree. What's lunch?
Oh, damn. We can all rest. Easy knowing that Hyrule is destined to have such a wise monarch in its future.
I fucking can't wait to
foreshadowing.
kill you.
Yes, indeed. I eagerly await the day when our next ruler takes the throne and reshapes the kingdom in their image.
You flatter me, prosecutor. You won't die today. Now then, I believe I was asked for my name and occupation. I am Zelda, currently working as a princess of Hyrule and heir apparent to the throne.
Marvelous, Your Highness. Before we begin, I would like you to know I'm a big fan and you're epic. Why were you at Lon Lon Ranch to witness a terrible incident?
It's simple, really. I did it. Lon Lon Ranch is a Hyrule Castle town biggest food supplier. Not only that, but the ranch also equips Hyrule Royal Guard with their finest of horses. Every year, the royal family makes a visit as a gesture of goodwill to ensure the quality of the steeds.
Wow, I didn't know your horses were used by the Royal Guard.
They love eating them. We work hard every year to make sure they're in the best possible condition.
What? Everyone's...
Father loved to boast about how tasty they are to other ranch owners.
Oh, I thought I fucking heard that wrong. No, they're actually eating the fucking horses. That's fucking... I should try one. No Talon. I'm sure he did. You know, dead and all.
I'm
Sorry about your
not even a tyrant, but I love my horse.
I would never eat my horse.
How unfortunate that the ranch may no longer meet the crown's high standards under new management. The royal family has a backup, I trust.
We are looking for one. Naturally, those standards are quite high.
Yes, of course. I understand all the issues that the royal family has to deal with from a day-to-day basis. Now then, please describe what you saw the day of the incident.
Very well. She fucking stabbed that kid in her own father. It's fucking crazy.
Here I go!
Here I go. I'm gonna make it up on the spot because I actually forget. The scene behind the door. Oh, I should read that part. Sorry. I arrived at Lon Lon Ranch a little after 8 a.m. Accompanied by my loyal guards. I remember being surprised that quite everything was... Oh, sorry. There was nobody there to welcome us. What the fuck? I could sense there was something was wrong. I opened the door to the ranch house and went inside. The room was mostly empty. There was a table with some kind of crystal bottle on top of it. But in front of the table, a terrifying scene was unveiling. The defendant hacked at the rancher's own chest with the saw she was holding. I was overcome with fear and I screamed. I will never forget what I saw that day. I heard that Talon and her daughter were incredibly kind. I cannot believe she would commit such a horrible violence right in front of my eyes specifically. That didn't happen. She's fucking lying. Fuck Zelda. Oh my! You saw the very moment the victim was killed?
What?
That's not right.
This is news to me. I talked to you and this is news to me.
There you go! Decisive testimony.
Land.
As there is no need to doubt the princess's statement, I call for the judge to make a ruling right away.
Let's go ahead and just move it along. I got lunch to hit. We're going to lunch. I got a reservation. Hey now, hold on. I didn't get to cross-examine the witness yet.
You haven't, fool, because there is no need. Did you not hear one word for what I said?
Objection! Didn't you just say we should follow all the procedures and treat the prisoners like any other witness? This is the fence's right!
Oh, fuck you, fireball!
Cat, hit it back! I believe that was kind of epic, you guys, but we gotta just keep it to words.
Can you just like make a little fireball then going across the screen back?
Right, like in front of the judge. Guys, please. One of you gotta. Oh, okay, it blew up. Great. I believe the defense has a point. They do have every right to perform a cross-examination, no matter who is testifying.
I was quite looking forward to this part myself. I love lying. I have only ever read about court proceedings in the Royal Library. I don't get out much.
That being said, I will not tolerate any reckless accusations towards the princess. Is that clear? I'll use the hammer. Naturally, Your Honor. How am I going to cross-examine the princess? This isn't going to end well at all.
Oh.
What's gotten into the prosecutor? That seemed like a rather intense outburst.
Well, maybe he's bribed. I do have a guess.
Oh?
He's trying to get the lunch. Because of the princess's status, it's possible that Dragmere didn't have an opportunity to discuss her testimony with her. That might mean that this testimony is a surprise even for him. This could be my chance. Before we begin, there is just one thing that caught my attention. Dragmere, why are you wearing armor? I believe the princess mentioned seeing some kind of glass bottle at the crime scene specifically.
That I have this too. That would be this, I presume.
literally have everything.
I love holding things in between my index finger and my middle finger.
Well, yes, that's
Yes.
exactly the bottle.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, this is the bottle of perfume that her father intended to gift to Her Highness when she arrived. He quickly rode out of town to get it for her at the last moment. We didn't know that the princess was coming instead of the king until only about 2 hours before the visitation.
Oh, how thoughtful. It's a shame that you fucking murdered him in front of my eyes.
As fascinating as this all is, the prosecution doesn't believe it's relevant to the case.
Then why is
Oh,
it in your
fuck
pocket?
it. Then why do you have it? It's good
It's
to have a
pretty.
full picture of the crime scene. The defense requests the bottle is accepted into evidence.
What? Bah! Different to latch onto every little thing, are you? Whatever.
Fine.
You can add evidence will make you happy. I don't care.
I'm the judge and I decide that.
No skin off my teeth.
There's skin on your teeth?
What?
What do you mean there's skin on your teeth? That's weird. In that case, the court accepts this bottle into evidence. Now then, defense, begin your cross-examination.
Cool.
And then he murdered him. Then they murdered him.
Okay, here we are.
All right, figure it out.
Should I press everything or should we
No,
just go for
you don't
one?
have to. Maybe just press if you want to press ones that seem pertinent.
Let's just fucking get
You're
through
the
it, huh?
attorney.
I'm the ace.
So what does it say for the description for the blood cloth and the perfume?
Found clutching by Malin's crime scene. Supposedly she wiped us all clean with this. Ranch's gift for the princess, brought just before the crime. Found at the crime scene. Smile.
Okay.
Here you go.
A bouquet.
Bouquet. Hold the fuck up. Your Honor, Your Highness, I believe I found something that doesn't quite add up with the facts.
How dare you?
You won't be able to speak, prosecutor. I think you don't have a mouth now. That was part of the magic.
What was that?
That was my lightning outside with the thunder. Actually, the thunder's
Oh, it's raining over there.
Yeah, Ender's storm came to me. I think I see why he so desperately wanted to prevent this cross-examination now. Smile. Your Honor. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. Your Highness. You stated that you arrived at the ranch shortly after 8 a.m., correct?
Oh, right, that's me still. Yes, the visit was scheduled for 8:30 exactly, but we were quite a bit early.
I see. That makes something you mentioned quite impossible. As stated by the autopsy report, the victim definitely died before 8 a.m. You couldn't have seen the defendant attack the ranch owner when you arrived, because the victim was already dead by then. Rabble, rabble. Order, order. Yes, can I get a large... whoa.
Yes, you really caught her in a lie.
Pog, that was pretty fucking epic, Link. Your Highness, what is the meaning of this? While I wholeheartedly respect to serve the crowd, I will nonetheless not tolerate lies in my court.
I have not lied. I just, I extended the truth. I suppose I did not see the exact moment it happened. I guess I only thought I did.
Princess, this is a matter of life and death.
Oh, I definitely saw the defendant there, though, along with the body. There's no one else who could have done it. I remember all the other details correctly. The body's on the floor, the bodies hit the floor, the pool of the blood, the other guy leaving the room. You have to believe me. Perhaps it's best if Her Highness revisits her testimony. Yeah, that's not good. There's still not enough doubt to overturn this testimony. I'll have to find something else, or this case will be over. Witness testimony. what I actually saw. I'm sorry for embellishing the truth a little bit. I'm just a girl. I did not see the actual moment the attack.
The force of habit from being the princess.
I have to, be cool. But it had to happen shortly before I went into the ranch house. Miss Malin and her father were the only ones at the scene of crime, so she must be the culprit.
Oh, that was short.
Bold of you to assume things. Aren't you a princess? You're supposed to be fair to the people or whatever.
Bold of you to assume. what did you say? That was a pretty good line. You only saw the aftermath of the scene, not the actual crime being committed. That's completely fucking different than what you did before. Hopefully there's no issues with your testimony this time. Or else you'll be thrown out of court.
Naturally, Your Honor.
Ragnar seems pretty cute. I bet he didn't expect such a blatant contradiction to pop up. If I could just find another one like that, the princess's testimony would become completely untrustworthy in the eyes of the judge.
I can overthrow the kingdom.
And I'll
I
be
can
the
become the
judge.
new princess.
The new judge. What? Both. A judge just.
Right before the crime? The bottle? Wait.
Yeah, that was the thing where they said they went out like 2 hours, or they found out 2 hours before that it was the princess coming, so the father rode out to town to buy the perfume to bring it back to gift it to her when she visits.
So, this with the perfume, we're thinking?
Right bought just before the crime. Found out the crime. What is it?
Bought would mean that he just bought. I'm gonna use it. We'll see what happens. I don't
Maybe
think
somebody
so.
else was.
What-
You lied.
Sell it.
Why would that have been a contradiction?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know the
know.
timings.
I'm getting lectured by this guy.
Not all of them.
I'm gonna start pressing everything. Why did you do that? There's life on the line here.
I'm really sorry. I suppose I got a bit too excited about being a witness in an actual murder trial.
Really? Tell me more. Most people hate testifying.
Yes! Well, the life of a princess is rather boring, you know. This is quite the break from the routine for me.
Should just get a hobby then. Okay, so... this one? I mean, there's only 4, so... How can you be so sure of that, princess?
Well, when I entered the ranch house, the victim still had the murder weapon embedded into his body.
Oh,
Like this?
Lord!
He literally got punched in the face.
It's obvious what that means, is it not? The killer did not have enough time to try and hide the weapon. Yes, I might have not seen the murder firsthand, but I must have been very close to doing so.
Oh, my! This seems like a very important detail. We should write this down. I think it would be advisable for Her Highness to amend her testimony.
Certainly, Your Honor.
Interesting.
Oh,
Ragnar
okay,
certainly
hold on,
doesn't
Felix.
look very happy about that development, does he? Thinking about it, I might just know why. Smile.
Just in 10
Come on,
minutes.
let's go, let's solve this case.
Relax. Okay, I'm pressing it. That doesn't necessarily mean my client was the one to do it, though. What if someone else snuck in before Malin and the princes arrived?
Well, I suppose.
Lon Lon Ranch is surrounded by high walls, and the only way in is through a self-locking gate. Not very many people have a key to that gate, just the personnel and the crown.
Well, someone could have forced their way in.
Bah! If you wish to propose such a possibility, you must substantiate it with evidence. Your hearts are on the line. Do you have any proof that another person showed up at the ranch house before the princess?
I love this photo.
It's just always like...
Do I? I do, right?
I didn't think that this is be how you'd go about progressing. It's possible that this is the way to do it, but it's also possible that it's not and it's just a fake out. So you can do it and
Of
then
course
see
I
how
do.
it goes.
The piece of evidence that shows another person was at the scene of the crime is...
Oh my god.
Oh no. This doesn't seem right.
Let's do it. It's the worst that happens. Is you
I
lose a heart.
die. This. There are traces of another person at the scene.
What the fuck? That just shows you have no trace of evidence to go on.
Yes, defense. We're going to remove a heart from your brain. Well, you see, please try to keep a trace amount of credibility. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking lose. Consult.
Oh, that's probably to give hints or something.
This is a bit trickier than the last cross-examination.
Do you not know how to? Do you not know the answer?
It feels to me that we're back to square one.
You know, you might be right.
Eh? What do you mean?
Think back to the first testimony. How did the first contradiction get wiped away?
Oh, of course! Both this testimony and what the prosecutor said I did can't be true at the same time.
The court can't look past two blatant untruths in a row.
In her hands. Ugh. It was in her hands.
Gotta use your brain and think.
Fuck you! I'm using my brain today. I believe
I think we're just
found
focused
another-
on proof that somebody else was there.
Yeah, we just want.
We're
it's
like-
It's the problem with these kinds of games where like you're already at the end result and it's like getting there.
So one of the things about Ace Attorney, and which I'm assuming this game runs similar to, is that whenever you press and they give you a new testimony, like a new statement that's added in,
Mhm.
usually that new statement is going to be what you'd want to do to find like a contradiction or to find something to
figure.
do with. Yeah.
Yeah, that just makes sense. I believe I found another reason to doubt the witness's words yet again, specifically.
Mm.
It seems the prosecution sees what I'm getting at here. There was a bloody cloth discovered at the scene of the crime. The prosecution had argued before that it was used to wipe the saw clean. If the princess saw the saw at the seesaw lodged into Talon's body, the crime scene was left intact. Then it couldn't have been wiped! Smile. Well, Prosecutor Dragmere, care to explain?
Hmm.
That is a well-stated argument. I'm gonna allow it. We're gonna move on. That was very perplexing. Your Honor. Oh, wait, that's me. Your Highness. Are you sure that's what you saw?
Maybe the princess decided to pull the saw out in a valiant yet futile attempt to save the victim.
Your Honor, he's leading the witness. And then wipe the blade clean? That would almost like framing the defendant.
Of course I did no such thing. What the heck? I made it the crime scene stay intact because I love crime. I guess I must have made up everything.
I can't wait to usurp your throne.
Can't wait for the... for
Oh
Ocarina
my
time.
god. He called her an idiot.
You're an idiot.
What the?
Off with his head.
Do you even realize what you've done to your family?
You made it so we're gonna miss lunch.
I'm sorry. I'm just a girl. So excited to stand as a witness in the court just this once. Whenever I try telling my father about anything, he always seems so distracted and disinterested.
Why is she trauma dumping?
I'm gonna trauma dump on all y'all. Please, I just want to get out more. Just this once, I wanted to feel important and listened to. The defendant, it is clear that she did it. I just want to play a larger part in her capture.
It's crazy how out of character the characters are. in this.
I'm sorry for the trouble I've caused you all.
Yeah, you should be.
I like that Zelda's like not a good person. This is like one of the better Zeldas.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I like when Zelda's like.
This bitch is lying in court about to frame an innocent person for a
That's
crime
the
she didn't
Zeldas I
commit.
like.
It's
She's
I
a
like
real
this Zelda.
She's a real princess. It's like fucking Twilight Princess Zelda, where she like doesn't give a fuck.
You mean like a real princess?
Like a real princess.
Like a real
Fucking like a real one. Your Highness.
Princess.
The court is no place for your silly little real princess games. As it stands, I'm afraid we'll have to give a strike to your statements for the court records completely. Yes, I did it. Now I'll never be able to get with Zelda. The age range seems kind of weird, actually, at this stage.
No, please wait. I have more to say. I was wrong about the crime scene, but I still have not testified about what I saw afterwards.
Bah. Why would we care about that? It's best that you leave and stop damaging my case with your idiocy.
Got her.
Even if you're not interested in my words, you might be interested in this backflip.
Holy shit.
And also this evidence I found.
Oh!
Stop hitting her! Huh? Evidence? Why did you start with that?
Of course, I made it up on the spot. While the Sheikah Force investigated inside the ranch, I looked around the rest of the ranch on my own.
Chica, do you know about this?
Hello.
Of course I did.
Of course I didn't.
You did?
You're not a very good detective if you don't put out all the evidence for this, huh?
Oh.
I'll have your head for this.
That's the princess, so she'll have your head, actually. Order, order. She'll have your head, actually. What is the meaning of this, detective? Why are you doing that? Oops.
It's quite simple. The princess specifically requested to present her findings on her own.
What? The fuck? You agree to this? This court is not some playground where children decide when evidence should be presented just because they have a crown.
Or a crowd. He's being rude about it, but he's kind of right. Also, I don't really buy this story. There's no way Impleb wouldn't have allowed this. Would have.
Believe me, I wasn't thrilled with the request either. However, after seeing the evidence in question, I didn't think it would be at all important to the case. Thus, I let the princess have her fun, waste everyone's time.
Thanks.
Oh my
Thank you for
God.
wasting our time. I'm not sure how to feel about this. I'll look into it in therapy. Prosecutor?
Bah, naturally I object to this nonsense. If the detective thinks it's irrelevant, then it's probably just a waste of time. All the evidence points to the defendant. It's still clear she did it even without a witness to see.
I see. Defense.
I want to see it.
What do we do?
If we object to presenting the evidence, the Dragmare loses his key witness. Plus, whatever the princess presents could be bad for our case too.
So we should agree with the prosecution?
Ah!
Well, on the other hand, it'd be really funny if we hear about it. We don't really have much to go on. This could be our only lead left.
Well, don't keep us waiting. Surely you won't throw away all the progress you've made thus far.
What do I do? What do you guys think we should do? Multi-ending.
I want to
goal
see
is
more
to find the truth.
stupid princess.
Let's see the stupid princess. I really hope this is the right choice. The defense requests the evidence be presented.
What?
While I agree with the situation is irregular, we should still examine all evidence available. It would be silly to dismiss it irrelevant even without even... Link, what the fuck did you just say? I do believe you have a point. However, I must warn you. In order to admit this piece of evidence to the court record, the princess's statement that is found, it must be admitted as a testimony, along with everything else she might say. Yes, Your Honor, I am very well aware. I did go to law school. The defense wishes to give the princess just one more chance.
Oh my god, you mother...
Order! My food's getting cold. Very well done. Your Highness, please testify once more about the new evidence you found during your investigation.
Thank you. I really love screen time. I will not let you down this time, I promise.
The princess sure understands the gravity of the situation now. I just hope this new evidence doesn't damage our case.
And she
I
was-
found this little dog made of hay. I made it.
I made this.
Do you like it?
I thought everyone should see it. I wish to express my most heartfelt apologies for my mistakes in the early testimony. So I'm gonna continue to fuck that up. Until entering the ranch house, I saw the defendant passed out in front of the victim, who was bleeding. I stood guard at the entrance of the ranch house until the Sheikah force arrived. Once the Sheikah started investigating the crime scene, I decided to take a look around the ranch. While I was walking around near the silo, I noticed a strong odor in the air. I had to stop to see where it was coming from. I followed the scent and found a burned out fire nearby in a small, nearly empty bottle of lamp oil. I, of course, took the bottle straight to the head detective. This is the bottle. The oils I found.
How is this fucking... what the...
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Is something wrong?
Oh no, this might actually be completely irrelevant. Yes, well.
Of course there is, what scroll? That has nothing to do with anything. Your great finding is some random fire on a ranch, please. What next? Are you going to declare every rake on the premise as suspicious? Wait a
Well,
minute.
actually,
The prosecution will be calm now.
Blah, 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 blah.
Please. This is bad. Your Honor, despite the fact that the evidence might not seem to add anything to the moment, the defense still asserts its rights for cross-examination. Some straws have to be grasped.
Why must you insist on this charade, defense? What is your name? The princess has merely recounted the same view of the crime scene as the head detective.
My name is Link Link.
What? You haven't been able to find any contradictions in her statements.
My name is Zelda
Ha
Link.
ha ha.
Yeah, I believe there might be a way to tie the princess's new evidence into the case. Maybe.
Oh my god!
She's so over-exaggerative. Regardless of what the prosecutor thinks. Well,
Starts looking up WebMD. Like, why? Every time.
the defense does have a right to a cross-examination. Oh, sorry. Cleared my throat there. The court admit the oil bottle into the evidence.
yippee!
Aha! Careful, it's flammable.
I just really hope this isn't a complete waste of time, defense. For both your sake and your client's.
It's not.
Cross-examination. My findings. Okay, what do you guys think?
Yes. It's proof.
You should look at the court record and see what the description of the bottle says.
Yes, ma'am. Found at the ranch near a burned out fire. Has a tiny bit of oil inside. Of course, she's a fucking liar.
Oh god, Malin's 27?
Damn.
Why does she look younger than Zelda?
Yeah, really.
There's not a clear contradiction, so it's one of those where you
Talk
might
about
have to
the burnt
trust
out bottle. Let me remind you, defense. There's any number of reasons why a fire could have been there. You can still feel the cold grasp of death early in the morn.
Princess, how long would you estimate the fire had been out before you found it?
7 seconds. I put it out myself. I don't like fire. There's still smoke rising out of the ashes, so I must have been put out recently.
Duh. So around the time of the crime.
Oh. So someone prepared their breakfast there. I repeat, this fire is irrelevant.
That. Show me eggs if you can think that. Show me your egg evidence.
Show
I
me the
think
cooked eggs and then let me eat it.
And then
Like
I'll
eggs.
believe you. You realize the same thing I did. Well, who was it? Who could have lit the fire anyway?
It would have to have been the ranch worker who was putting the milk shipments together at the time. It was almost certainly him. If you really want to ask about his little barbecue, you might as well get your wish soup. Just wish.
Doesn't sound like it was very appetizing. But without any concrete, we're not gonna be able to build a road.
Hey, Herb!
I like your joke.
I thought it was pretty good.
I like concrete.
Right. And she allowed you to present it?
Well, I was the one who defined it, and since I was going to trial anyway,
Utter ridiculousness.
Yes, utter ridiculousness indeed. Please make this last time you do something like this forever, Your Highness. Proper procedures exist for a reason.
yeah, I don't care.
You have any idea why there would be a fire at the ranch that day? Which was yesterday, I think?
No, it is pretty odd.
And it sounds like it's definitely worth looking into. Although it'd be hard to link it to crime in any way.
Yeah, yeah.
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 In situations like this, getting as much info as possible is my best bet. Does he want me to press everything? Huh?
There's no need to put the press.
Why not?
You're already wasting the chance to throw out her testimony.
Yes, defense. Would please get to the fucking point.
Yikes!
Oh
Maybe
dear.
the- Oh dear.
What was the smell like? What did it smell like?
Oh, it was awful. It smelled like a really gross man.
Surely you don't mean to say that you found the smell of horse manure suspicious.
Don't be ridiculous. It smelled like a dead body. The smell was not coming from the horses.
Oh damn, she doesn't say what it is.
It was probably the lamp oil.
Does lamp oil smell?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I've never touched a lamp.
Nor have I touched an oil. I guess I press this. Whatever. You didn't just go home?
The royal visitation was supposed to last a little longer. Father was not expecting us back at the castle until much later. I come to the ranch to examine the horses, and I wanted to ride one. So I suppose I could at least do that in the meantime.
Huh. How long did it take for the Sheikah to arrive at the scene?
It does not take very long to make the trip from Hyrule Castle to Alnon Ranch, especially if you're doing rolls. I cannot imagine it would take more than 20 minutes.
That is pretty fast. Although I imagine the fact that the princess was involved helped speed that up.
Slowpokes! I would be there in half that time, running backwards even.
With a BLJ.
I suppose it's no surprise, though. Hylian horses are naturally inferior to our fine Gerudo steeds.
Then why are you here?
The Gerudo buy horses from our ranch too, you know.
Okay, just don't bother. He's trying to rile you up. They're literally our horses too. Okay, so something with that. 20 minutes. Let's look into that. Okay. I really want
Girl with
something to
dead
do
father
with
says, what?
Aw. Might as well. We've pressed everything else. Was there anything else in the room?
The perfume bottle? Oh, the what? Oh, the perfume bottle? The house was rather barren.
Most of our things are on the top floor since the downstairs room is mostly used for ranch business these days.
And the occasional game of kill your father.
Ah, of course. Dad's famous cuckoo game.
The good old days.
Is the defense done reminiscing?
You're
No.
just jealous you didn't get to touch any cookies.
The
There
fucking
will be
what?
plenty of time. What? There was what? The defense of the high bars.
I love cookies. What? I was just trying to distract myself from the fact that there's nothing I can do here. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Defense.
it's sometimes the game progresses like this.
I believe that is enough. It doesn't
Sometimes the
seem
game
like
just
you're getting any
fucks with
closer to
you.
finding a connection between the fire and the crime at all.
Nah. No,
Nay.
I suppose not, Your Honor.
Naturally. I said this was a waste of time from the beginning.
In that case, the cross-examination is over. Thank you for your time, Your Highness. I assume you have no more revelations to share with us. Not another piece of evidence, not another lie, not another fucking any waste of our time.
Maybe. No. I really thought the fire would be important.
Ah, leave my sight.
Oh.
Enough!
Kill him. Ooh, kill him.
Your Highness, if you'd allowed me to escort you back to Hyrule Castle.
Very well. I wanted
You
to
wanna
hang out
stay to
here
see?
longer. I want to see what happens.
Now that the princess's little game is over, we should move this along.
Seriously.
Prosecution stance is still the same, of course. We maintain that the evidence on this own is enough to convict the defendant.
I do believe I'm nearly ready to hand down my verdict. Hold it! But, Your Honor, that's my good friend! There's nothing that definitively shows that Malin committed the crime. This is all circumstantial. There's no way she could have killed her own father. Oh, you're right. I'm very easy to convince and sway. The prosecution has yet to elaborate on the defendant's motive. Parasite is not something a person commits lightly.
Patricide.
Oh.
I did briefly touch on the subject during my opening statement. But naturally, the prosecution... She did it! It's natural! I killed my father!
Everybody does
Everyone
it.
does it.
I want to call in my third witness.
My father. That has to be the ranch worker.
Before calling it, the prosecution requests a brief recess to prepare.
Oh, thank God we can all go pee. I thought you said you were already prepared. Maybe you want to double check that his new witness won't pull anything weird like the princess did.
Ooh.
Very well. I do believe a break is benefit to us all. The court will reconvene after a 15-minute recess. Court is adjourned.